Two of the largest expenses that most of us experience in our lives involve that of buying a car and buying a home. In our previous lessons, we purchased a car and developed a worksheet in order to calculate the monthly payment and take a look at how interest and the amount applied to the principal was handled. In this lesson, we're going to create a similar worksheet, but for the purpose of borrowing money for a longer period of time, and that is known as a mortgage. Mortgage is another name for a long-term home loan. Equal payments, part of the payment goes to interest and part of it goes to the principal payment. In this first video, you will create a new workbook, and the name of the workbook is Home Loan Workbook. So pause the video, open Excel, and create a new workbook, Home Loan Workbook Video 1. I've set the font size by selecting Select All button here in the upper left corner, and I've set my font to a size 14, make it easier to read. That will also make it easier for me to see when I come by to look at your worksheet. Next, let's set the column widths. Column A is set to 35, and columns B through H are set to 25. We'll take care of row 1 here in just a minute. Now once you have those column widths set, let's go up to row 1 and type in Home Loan Mortgage Workbook. Home Loan, in parentheses, Mortgage Workbook. And then we'll want to put that in the center of our worksheet. And a real simple way to do that is to click in A1, drag across all the way to H1, and then from the Home tab, select Merge and Center. So that's a nice easy way to spread your title across your worksheet. Next up, let's take a look at the meaning of a mortgage. And what you will do is insert a new comment, and I will give you that information. But before you start typing that, let's talk about what this is. So a mortgage is a long-term loan, and it's a long-term loan for property such as houses. It could be for a farm, and generally they're over long periods of time, 15, 30 years. And what's special about a mortgage is that the property you're actually borrowing becomes what is known as the collateral for the loan, meaning that if you do not make your payments, the bank or whoever is loaning the money can take that property, take possession of it, because you haven't made the payments. So one way or another, they're going to get the value of that loan back. Special name for that is foreclosure. It's not something you ever want to experience. Once you have that completed, you can hide that comment and then start putting in our headings. In column A, row 4, we have principal amount borrowed, the interest rate, mortgage period in years, and then the monthly payment. And then note that I've aligned these all to the right side. Once you have that complete, starting in column B, we have period, month, beginning balance, payment amount, interest amount, principal amount, and ending balance. These are all centered. And I've put a bottom border. And I think that will conclude video 1. Have me come by and take a look at your workbook for video 1, Home Loan.